Day 4 at the William Hill World Darts Championship evening session and Sunday night drama at the Alley Pally. Could Luke keep a cool hand, or would he fall prey to this hunter? Would it be Ross the Boss, or could a legend of the game turn back time and produce some magic? And a Santa Serpentine? Snakebite shows off perhaps the greatest darts outfit ever, but could this guy play the Grinch that stole Christmas? No Spain, no gain today on High Roller Radio. Yes, day 4 of the championship. It's already been quite a day with Chizzy coming back from 2 sets down on Josh Payne this afternoon. Everybody's still talking about that match, including the boys in the studio. An astonishing comeback reported at Target Darts. 6 180s, 45% on doubles. Chizzy is through to the last 32, and yes, he is, as he saluted the crowd after that great fight back. Simply the Vest tweeted at Live Darts. Chizzy all smiles afterwards, and why not? His campaign continues. The yellow shirt on the hanger behind him. Great photos from the World Championship. This post from Harlequin Teamwear, and they really are nice shots. The Harlequin boys featured, including Brendan Dolan, who broke out the snowflake shirt this afternoon, and he won in a flurry. Love to include some predictions. At Ben on Sport had his at the ready. He likes Humphreys over Hunt, Labanauskas to win, as well as Paul Lim and Peter Wright. We shall see. All right, Luke Humphreys making his walk on, seemed ready for battle too. He was facing this guy, Adam Hunt, the winner to meet the bronzed Adonis Steve Beaton. Hunt got on the board first, an opening leg break of throw as we say hello to Frosty, who's likely 5 Frosties in. From there, though, was all Humphreys, and I mean all Humphreys. Fired in this 180 to help make it 2-1, then this one to help close out the set, and his surge had this guy dancing in the aisles at the interval. 1-0 Humphreys, and he continued to shoot like a superhero in set 2. This scoreline says it all. Hunt way back as he was most of the match. No problem on double 8 for 2 sets to none. Then third set, more of the same. Cool hand Luke was convincing, tossed in 5 180s, was 40% on his doubles, and wrapped it up in just 18 minutes, taking 9 legs straight. I'm feeling absolutely brilliant, he said. That's one of the biggest wins of my career. I thought I played really well, and I'm really happy. At Darts Web 1 agreed with that assessment. A very calm and collected cool hand there, it tweeted. Have a feeling the inclusion of development tour players in the World Championship is only going to expand over the next few years. Great market to plug. Cool hand Luke is dangerous. He'll play Stephen Bunting next. Darius Labanauskas, the first ever Lithuanian to play at the PDC Worlds. He was taking on primetime Matthew Edgar, who was enjoying the spotlight, as his nickname would suggest. Best of luck to at the Edgar 501, tweeted Darts Behind the Hockey. The whole of Edgar TV is behind you tonight. And there you see the set for prime time. He does some funny stuff on Twitter, interviews himself. Check it out at the Edgar 501. These guys loving every minute of it. At 1-1 in the opening set, we get a great shot of prime time's action here. He'd take the next 2 legs and give it some. 1 set to the good at the interval. Labanauskas responded nicely, as at Live Darts tells us, ton out, as he made good on 100 checkout to move in front, and then the qualifier took out 80 for a 15 darter to wrap up the second set and parity. He stayed on stage for some more practice starts at the interval. You see here, third set leading 2-0, 101 playing 79 on the averages, and that just won't cut it for prime time. Nice job here though, tops for 2-1, but Labanauskas found another gear, third dart double 16, and the reaction. In the fourth set, the rout continued. This double 20 made it 2-0, in control absolutely. A little sip of water before trying to serve out the match, which he'd do. Celebration time. After dropping the first set, then the first leg of the second, Binoche stormed back to win 9 of the next 10. Very impressive. 3-0 your final. All right, remember this last year? The legendary Paul Lim almost nailing his second World Championship 9-darter. They would have been 27 years apart. He was that close to perfection. Gary Anderson there to console him, even though he beat him. They both enjoyed the moment. Well, here he is, back at the Alley Pally, the crowd chanting his name. He got a great reception. The Singapore slinger taking on Ross Smith. And a good start, too. Double 10 to open up. He pushed the advantage to 2-1, where we got some suds and some shades. Boys being boys, having fun. Smith would level here on double 16. His intensity quite evident with this roar. And then how about this? A 106 checkout in the decider as he collects his winning arrows. That was a break to steal the set. Smith with finishes of 70, 67, and that 106. Very nice start. We call this Bullseye. The bull and the eye, a match made in heaven. Smith held this leg to start, and then look at this, lining up the 138, and yes, 2 treble 20s and double 9. Good for the finger point and 2-0. Lim had glimpses of greatness, a beautiful maximum here, but was too inconsistent on the day. The look on his face says it all, trailing Ross Smith 2-0 at the interval. Third set, after holding to stem the tide, Lim squandered 3 darts to break, and you can see it. He thought the opportunity was lost, but no, Smith also missed, and Lim would land double 5 for 2-0. This guy all jacked up. Why not? We've got a match now because next leg, Lim nailed double 8, and suddenly he had life. But full credit to Smith. He responded in the fourth set with an 84 checkout on Bullseye, then had a 180, followed by this 140, and then this double 16, and just like that, he was back in control. He'd capture the fourth set with 3 on the spin. Paul Lim all smiles during handshakes. Great to see, just wasn't his day. Let's hope he's back next year. He's a legend, Smith said, a fantastic player. My confidence will now go a lot higher, and I'm happy. He's got good reason to be. Smith, a former guest of ours, played very well and is off to the second round now to meet Super Chin. All right, our final fixture of the evening. The disco ball is out. You know what that means. Time to get the party started. And are you ready for this? Oh my word, what an outfit. A snakebite Santa Claus. Happy holidays, he says. How would his opponent, Tony Alcinas, even concentrate? Put it down as perhaps the greatest darts outfit ever, as confirmed here by @Analysis180, who tweeted, Brendan Dolan, lads, I'm going to steal the show with a top Christmas shirt today. Peter Wright, hold my darts. Tough start for the Serpentine Santa, though. 8 missed darts in the first 2 legs, and this double 4 made it 2-0 Spain. Wright and his costume needing Rudolph to help steer the way, and guess what? The red nose came. A stellar 167 checkout on Bullseye to break right back, and look at this, big reaction. He gave it some. Then he kicked off the fourth leg with this 180, and just like that, it was 2-2. In the decider, absolute drama. Wright landed this 171 to leave 28, but the Spaniard came up clutch on a 109 checkout, pressure darts to take the set, and look at the scream. He's on the board first, 1-0 Alcinas at the interval. Snakebite started to up the pressure in the second set. Nice darts like these, much to the relief of this fan whose mohawk was fraying. Uncharacteristically, Wright had 15 missed darts at double through a set and a half. Alcinas came to play too. Look at this. At 1-1, a maximum to leave 28. Easy to pluck those darts out. Great grouping. He'd make quick work of the double 14. Absolutely on a roll. Then was perfect on tops. He takes the set 3 legs to 1, raises his arms in celebration, and he almost can't believe it as he walks off stage. 2 sets to the good at the commercials. So, pressure on, and Wright responded. He found this double top to break. Divine intervention, you say? Prayers answered here. This double double 8 good for a 10-darter, clutch arrows when he needed the most, a fist pump, and then when he secured the set, a big roar. Tension mounting. It's 2-1 now. Fourth set, 1-0 Wright. How about this sequence from the Spaniard? A 180 followed by this 80 checkout, and as we reach 2-2, the expression on Wright's face explains the situation. He's in trouble, especially after this. An Alcinus maximum, he's all fired up. In fact, listen to this. He went 180, 137, 140 to help break Snakebite's throw in the last leg, and look what it means to him. Huge, huge victory. He takes it 3-1. Wow. Didn't look like Peter Wright tonight. Stated 19-dart finish. Hasn't most of the year. Not Peter's best day today, Alcinus admitted, but I played really well, and I'm really happy. He then turned to the crowd and said, "Thank you. What a scalp. What an upset. Feliz Navidad." A shocker at the Alley Pally today on High Roller Radio.